Good morning, everybody, and welcome to JTInTheRaw, show 26. What were you doing on the 1st of July this year? Think about it. What were you doing on the 1st of July? I can tell you exactly what I was doing on the 1st of July, and I'm going to tell you that a bit later. So welcome to the show, and this morning I got a few shout outs toward the end of the year, of course. I've got a hashtag Ask JT for you. I've got a brand new segment. I'm launching a brand new segment today. It's called What Cheeses Me Off. Hang in for that one. And I've got five big announcements. So I'm going to share with those a little bit later. So hang in there for the 15 minutes or so, and we'll see what goes on. Morning, Eugene. Morning, PK. Looking forward to catching up with all of you guys soon. Morning, Maddie Fletcher. Okay. Morning, Chantel. How you going? What was I doing on the 1st of July? You're thinking, what were you doing on the 1st of July? Me, what was I doing? I was doing my very first Facebook Live show. My very first show. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Had no idea what Facebook Live was. I just thought I'll have a crack. It was 2 days before my very first marathon. And I decided I'm going to start putting myself out there on this thing called Facebook Live and try and help some people, mainly in the fitness industry, and just see where we head. Well, we're 6 months down the track. Yes, 6 months, 26 shows. You suckers have stuck with me. Seriously, let me give you some stats. I was doing some stats last night. Have a listen to this. 15,600 views of JT in the Raw on Facebook Live. 15,500 views. Over 2,000 likes, wows and loves, and not one single angry face or crying face. So that gives me a 13% approval rate from you guys. Hit like if you think that's pretty cool. I'm stoked by that, and I very much appreciate it. So if you're one of the people that hit like, hit wow, hit love, or even left me a comment, because what have I had? Oh, I've had over 1,000 comments on all of my shows. That's a 6.5% engagement on the shows. If you're any one of those people, thank you. I'm very grateful for your support. I'm very grateful that you guys jumped in on this. I thank you so much. Hi, James Sullivan in Ireland. Hope you're having a great holiday. Hi, Cam. Hi, Timmy Felden. Welcome back to Sydney. Yes, Chantel, this is a very, very familiar studio for you. Okay, additionally to all of those stats, we've had over 300 plus views on my YouTube channel, hashtag JTInTheRaw, and a whopping 21 subscribers to the YouTube channel, JTInTheRaw. Mental note, improve these bloody numbers next year, in the next 6 months. But seriously, guys, to be fair, I had no idea what was going to happen with this show. I was just coming on, I was just sharing some shit with you guys, trying to help you run your businesses a little better. Hey, Bretto Adams. Hey, Missy Moss. How you doing? Hope it's not too cold where you are in the US. Morning, Sylvia. I really had no idea if anybody was going to watch this. I had no idea whether people would share it. I had no idea whether people would get any value out of it. I was just going to chew the thin about business, and it's gone off. I really appreciate all your support. So thank you very much. I'm extremely grateful. So not surprising, my very first shout out is actually to you guys. I want to shout out to you and thank you so much for tuning in every week. Some of you are absolute regulars. I really appreciate you guys being regulars every week. Your support is amazing. The fact that you share the show is awesome. I love it. When you share the show, it helps me get my brand out there. It helps me increase my reach, and it helps people, hopefully in business, and helps me achieve my why, which is get more people moving more often in gyms and with personal trainers like you guys, as well as help to fit exercise into their lives. Whew. Morning, Matty Cross. Go those Cowboys. Okay, what else can I tell you? All right, my second shout out, and one of them's on the show at the moment, goes to my amazing active management team this year. Alicia, Stacey, and Chantel. I really want to thank you girls. They're my three ladies behind the scenes that do so much work for Active Management and the Fitness Business Podcast. I'm eternally grateful for you guys. The three of you bring an amazing trait to our company, and that is mind reading. The three of you know exactly what I'm thinking, and you just do that shit, and I'm very grateful of that. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas to you and your families, and I look forward to a really cracking 2017. My third shout out goes today to a good friend and also an amazing person, an amazing public speaker. Her name is Michelle Bowden. This week, she is on show 83 of the Fitness Business Podcast, and I think this is one of the top 5, if not the top 3, if not the best show on the Fitness Business Podcast this year. It is a dead set ripper. I love it, and Michelle drops knowledge bombs like you wouldn't believe. First up, she tells you what you should be doing as a gym because she is a consumer of a gym. So she tells you what you should be looking for, what she's looking for as a consumer when she comes to your clubs. Awesome. And then she talks about how to inspire people through your communication. So whether you speak to one person or many people, in fact, whether you just speak to people full stop, you need to watch this bloody show and you need to do it today. It only goes for about 25 minutes, the interview. The show itself goes longer. It's a great show with a great interview with Meredith Poplar afterwards from Ursa. But seriously, get onto this show. If you want the link to it, then just pop in the comments below, MB for Michelle Bowden. Pop that in the comments below. I'll send you the link. You got to watch this. It is an amazing show and it'll transform your communication styles. So as a side note, thank you, Michelle Bowden, for giving so much in the show and sharing so much of your intellectual property. It is amazing. And you just got to get on board and watch this show. Seriously, guys. All the best, Michelle. I think you're in India for Christmas this week. It's a cracker. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Pete Crawford. Hi, Bridie. Hi, Scotty Gresh. Okay, Ask JT. The last Ask JT for 2016. Each week I try to answer questions about business from you guys. You can Facebook me, you can tweet me, you can email me, you can send a smoke signal to me. So long as it's got a hashtag AskJT, I'll get it. And that's not Justin Timberlake, that's Justin Tamsett. Okay, this week's question comes from Mary, who comes all the way from a club in Texas, in the United States of America. I wonder if she's a Cowboys fan, Maddie Cross. And she says this: I think my team have a few issues with my management team, but they're not telling me. Any thoughts? Morning, Benny G. Okay, Mary, I would suggest that as a woman, your intuition will hold you in good stead. I would suggest your intuition is correct. I would suggest there is a problem with your management team, so let's get fixing it, and let's get fixing it from today. Here's my first step for you, Mary. I would suggest taking your individual team members off-site. Take them off-site and go have a coffee with them. Just one-on-one and have a coffee and just have a chat with them. Show them that you care. Give them an hour of your time just to chew the thin with them. Talk to them about life. Talk to them about business. And the more you do this, the more you're going to get to know them and the more they will open up. So let's start fixing that now. And Mary, let's start taking these people out for a cup of coffee off-site. That neutral place can change the relationship and the discussion enormously. Okay, step 2 to finding out whether we have an issue within our team is we need to start building trust between you, Mary, and your team. You need to build trust, a deep, vulnerable trust. Deep, vulnerable trust. How do we do that? Well, it's very simple. We need to treat them as humans. We need to get to know them as a person, not as an employee, but as a person. When we get to have them open up and we share some inner thoughts, we really start to find out more about who they are. And as we start to build that trust, they're going to start to tell us more. So when feedback is given to them or received from them, then because of this trust, we know it's coming from a place of making the business better. It's not personal. Without trust, when we give that feedback, it comes across potentially as personal, argumentative, or even insulting for some people. I know that sounds weird, but it happens. So for us, we have to start to build trust within our team. So Mary, let's start today. Let's start getting to know our people, really getting to know them at a deep level. Okay, there's one final thought on this, Mary, and I think this is possibly relevant for anybody in business at all, no matter the size of your business. If full communication between you and your team is not conveyed, or you are not transparent with your team, then they'll make their own determinations. So when you make a change, when you make a decision, when you make policy changes at all, and there's a void in your business, your team will fill that void with their own why. They'll fill with why they think you're doing it. So you're better to be open, really transparent, and tell them so they know exactly what's going on, so there's no bullshit going on. There's no bullshit being made up at the water cooler. That's the go. Okay. Hope this helps, Mary. Hope this helps everybody. And if it did, please hit share down the bottom and tag anybody that you think could help build trust within their team. Or hit like if you got some value out of that little Ask JT. So thanks very much, guys, for tuning in and listening to that part of it. Okay, my new section. When I was growing up, there was a TV show here in Australia. It was called Hey, Hey, It's Saturday. And it was a segment which was called What Cheeses Me Off. And it was basically a show where someone's just come into the group fitness room. And basically it was, you got on there and you just said, this is what really pisses me off. It wasn't morning. It wasn't it's not a JT rant, because you'll know when a rant is, because I get angry and I talk fast and I get all emotional in my face. What cheeses me off is just something that grates me. And I've been pondering about whether I would do this or not. So I'm going to share it with you right now. People who do their Facebook Live or their professional development videos to help make you guys better inside a freaking car. Inside a car. That's what cheeses me off. Seriously, if you're giving business advice on running a business or building a brand or even how to perform better in your business and in your personal life, what the hell are you doing it in a car for? It really cheeses me off. Unless, of course, the car is your office and that's where you meet clients. I'm in my office, a gym. My brand is JTInTheRaw. You get me in the raw wherever I am at this time. It's on brand. But if your brand is not inside a car, what the hell are you doing inside a car? That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. What cheeses me off is videos done inside a car. Hit like if you agree with me. Hit that crying guy if you don't agree with me. Okay, big announcements. Morning, Belinda. How are you doing? Morning, Hillary in New Zealand. Okay, I got 5 big announcements for you guys. 5. Thanks, Cameron. Well, we will have a great Christmas. 5 big announcements for you. First, announcement number 1. Here it is. I'm putting it out there right now. I've decided I'm going to run my second marathon in 2017. A bit late now in 2016. I'm going to run my second marathon. I'm going to aim for the Melbourne Marathon. I think it's October the 15th, Sunday. I wasn't happy with this year's time, so I'm going to go for a second one. I'm onto it. Big announcement number 1, run a marathon. Big announcement number 2. In 2017, I'm excited to help businesses and individuals outside the fitness industry. Yep, I'm going to look at broadening my horizons. So I'm going to launch a brand new website in about February. The website will have resources. It's going to have info on how you can get me to speak at conferences or even with your team. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be cool, so keep your eyes open for that. That's big announcement number 2, a new website. Big announcement number 3, coming in February also, is going to be an ebook. And that ebook is going to have the best of the last 26 shows. I pulled out all my Ask JTs and any education that I've given in the last 26 shows, and I put it into an ebook. It's going to be available for you guys to be able to download for free so that you can go back and check it out. I put it in concise, really brief format so you can quickly glance over it and get some tips. I reckon you're going to get shed loads. I nearly swore. I reckon you're going to get heaps of value out of it, and it's going to be for you. Hit like if you want a copy of that come February. Okay, so that's big announcement number 3, JTInTheRaw's ebook. Announcement number 4 is that I'm also going to have some JT excuse me, JT-isms. JT-isms. These are going to be some social memes, just little pictures that are going to be on Facebook that you're going to see a fair bit of, which are little quotes from me, also coming from the first 26 shows. I hope you really enjoy them. Feel free to share them with your team if you think they're going to motivate them. Again, I've tried to pull out the best of the last 26 shows. We're going to start posting them probably from February, if not a little bit beforehand. Keep your eyes out on Facebook for that. Big announcement number 5. Big announcement number 5. And this is the biggest, so if you like it, I want you to hit like. Are you ready? Are you set? Here's number 5. I'm coming back in 2017. Yeah. Because of the value that I get from you guys telling me how much value you get, because you guys stroke my ego. Yes, it's egocentric, I guess, in a way. Because you guys tell me how much value you get out of it and you tune in every week, I'm going to bring back JT in the Raw starting on January the 6th in 2017. I'm back. So if you've got questions, hit Ask JT, hashtag Ask JT. If you want to see more shows next year, hit like right now. I really hope you do, because I'm coming back. And so that brings me to the end of JT in the Raw, show 26, our 6-month anniversary show. And as I said, this is the last show for 2016. I'm having a break next week and giving you a break of me. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on January the 16th. If you think anybody will get any value out of today's show, whether it could be my announcements or whether, more importantly, it could be about developing trust within your team so you can find out what's really going on in your business, please put their names in the comments below. That way they'll get a copy of this video. So please share it. I really appreciate it when you do. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. For all you that have been good, not naughty or nice, naughty and nice, nice and naughty, who knows. I hope Santa visits you on Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I hope you have an awesome new year. Let's make 2017 a cracking year, and I'm going to help you guys get your hashtag hustle mode on. All right, let's finish up with quote of the week. Quote of the week this week. It's short and it's sweet. I'll be back. January the 16th. Quote of the week. I'll be back. January the 16th. Have a Merry Christmas. Have an awesome New Year. Don't get too drunk, but what I want you to do is eat lots, drink lots, and move lots. All right, catch you guys later. Oh, Debs, give us a burpee. Okay, here we go. One burpee to finish. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas. Have a happy New Year. Catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in to JT in the Raw. See you guys.